What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome if you're new. Although I'm autistic, I do feel like I have some traits for creativity and I am going to give you some examples. Now I do like painting, although I'm not very good at it, but I honestly don't care how the painting looks. I just like painting for fun, you know what I'm saying? Here are some things that I have painted over the years right here. This is a little tree picture that I painted with my siblings. Well, actually, this shows the tree in the daytime, this half, and then this half shows it at nighttime. And this, I think I painted this for like one art class that I did through like this other homeschool group thing. But yes, this is another picture I painted. And this right here is something that I painted for art class in high school. I don't know what you call this, but I did paint, this, whatever this is. And then also in high school for art class, I painted this little snowman here. So yes, those are some of the things that I have painted over the years, and as you can see, again, they're not great, but again, I like painting for fun. And yeah, when I was 12 years old, I began to get into clay art, and what got me into that is I would watch, claymation films like Wallace and Gromit, and that, really interested me, and that's when I started getting into clay art, and I've been into it ever since. Here's a bin of some things that I made out of clay a year ago. It's just, all sorts of random things. Like this is supposed to be a sun. I made a little pink horse, kind of like a teddy bear, and these little smiley faces, and all sorts of other things. And I've got a couple more bags here of other clay things that I've made in the past. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the things that I've made, I didn't bake them, so a lot of them fell apart, unfortunately. And I don't think the things in this bag are too bad. They may have only fallen apart a little bit. But yeah, this bag, a lot of things I've made had unfortunately fallen apart. But again, that's just because I didn't really bake them, and I just kind of, squished them all together in this bag. So sometimes I used to like drawing and writing stories. Sometimes I would write short stories with pictures, but unfortunately we got rid of them like a long time ago, so we don't have those anymore, so I can't really show them to you. But that's something that I used to do, and I used to enjoy doing. It's kind of like a little hobby. And sometimes I would go on Microsoft Word and write stories on there, and sometimes I would print them out after I wrote them, and I would sometimes show them to other family members or sometimes other people that I knew. I used to like to draw little pictures too, although I'm not very good at drawing either, but again, like painting, that's something that I just do for fun. This is a journal. This one is empty. I never used it, but I used to have one just like this where I would sometimes even write stories in this too, and sometimes I would like to draw, little pictures in here as well. This is my little sketchbook from, once again, high school art class, and I think I do have some drawings in here. Yes, here's a little drawing in here that I drew, and that's because we had to draw a day that we had, and this was a day that we had. And then this is another thing I drew. I think this was like a hunter, maybe like a native hunter or something, killing a deer. This is a little cool collage that I drew for art class. As you can see, it's got, different shapes and colors. I believe that this is like a dimensional cube thing or whatever it's called. Now, I only drew one part of this. The pineapple is a sticker, but I drew the pineapple like on a plant, when it's growing. And I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I forget what this was, but this is, I guess another thing that I drew in here. And this was my attempt to try to draw a duck. And this is another drawing attempt I did to try to draw a rabbit. Didn't mean to bore you with all those drawings, but those are just some of the things that I drew in my little sketchbook there for art class. Sometimes I also like to be creative musically. We have a baby grand piano downstairs because me and my siblings, we used to take piano lessons. I stopped taking piano lessons like a really long time ago because I didn't really take the time to practice the music that they were teaching me, and I think I just lost interest in it. But nowadays, even though I don't take piano lessons anymore, sometimes I still like to mess around on the piano and just, come up with my own tunes and just kind of play that. My cousins, they have a drum set in their basement, and one time while I was over at their house, I was just kind of, playing around on the drum set, again, just making up my own beats. And yeah, just making up my own tunes on the piano or my own beats on the drums or whatever. It's just a fun thing to do. And what I might do is I might get my own little digital drum set. It's like a little pad, but it's like a digital drum set. If you hit it, it'll still make the drum noises. Because I'm not gonna get a real drum set because those are way, way too expensive. And when I'm listening to music, what I like to do is I like to make up my own little dances and, these dance moves while I'm listening to music. Yeah, sometimes I'll just be, walking around my room or whatever listening to music, and sometimes I'll just kind of come up with little dance moves when I'm listening to the song. So yes, I like to be creative both artistically and musically. And, it's just kind of a fun thing to do. I do that kind of stuff for fun. I just either paint, make clay, or draw, write stories, and like I said, with the music, I just, make my own tunes or whatever. And creativity, that's always a good thing. It's always good to have some type of creativity. So I'm really glad that I feel like I have the creativity trait. That's gonna be it for today, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you could do me a favor and please like, subscribe, and share, that would be great. And I will see you all next time. Peace out.